morning and welcome to NewsCenter at 5:30. I'm Jill Crean.
And I'm Jason Luzak. Rates for room and board are on the rise.
NewsCenter reporter Elliot McInnes has tonight's top story.
Yeah, that's right, Jason and Jill. Students living in residence halls next year will pay an extra $446. I talked to some people today to find out more about the hike.
Students returning to the residence halls will see an increase of over 8% in the room and board bill for the 2002-2003 school year. Ball State officials say the raise is necessary to provide students the improvements they want. Director of Housing and Residence Life, Alan Hargrave, says his department wants to improve internet service, dining services, and residence hall facilities.
All of those are more expensive to provide. And unless students really want a curtailment of these kinds of services, then we'll have to raise our rates as our costs increase.
The university is developing a 15-year renovation plan. Freshman Chris Salty says he wouldn't mind paying the extra for improvements.
So if they're going to hike up the prices, I guess it's a logical thing to do is to fix some of the building.
Some students I talked to today, like freshman Adam Trent, are a little skeptical whether the hike in room and board will be worth it.
I don't think that they will personally affect me, but if they did, then I'd be willing to pay the $500 if I got something out of it.
Says the university has tried to raise rates in the most ethical way.
That's why we've tried to be very cautious to not raise room and board rates more than we think we absolutely have to in order to meet the increased cost and to be able to make sure facilities are in good shape for many, many years to come.
And those living in university apartments will see a smaller increase, and students who will be on their second year, the premium plan will not see any raise. Jason and Jill.
Thanks, Elliot. Live in the news desk tonight.
Have you ever wanted to put your best friend in jail? Or how about your worst enemy?
Michaela Nienhauser joins us at the news desk and how to accomplish this.
The Dystonia Medical Research Foundation is joined with Alumni Center to host the second annual Jail and Bail fundraiser. Dystonia is a genetic disorder and a precursor for Parkinson's disease. Jail and Bail was created by alumnus Laura Ernstberger and her sister Sarah Ernstberger to raise money and awareness for the dystonia research. In the event, students collect $10 in donations in order to jail other students or faculty for any cause that they would like. The imprisoned person will be arrested and taken to a fake jail at the Alumni Center. Once the prisoner collects $20 from donors, he or she will be released. Also helping out with the jail and bail are fraternities Alpha Chi Omega and Theta Chi, and sororities Alpha Omicron Pi and Chi Omega. The deadline to sign up ends Wednesday at 5 p.m. If you are interested in getting an application for jail and bail, go to www.disabilityeducation.homestead.com/jail.html. For more information on Dystonia, visit www.dystonia-foundation.org. We'll have the information again for you later on the newscast. Back to you, Jill and Jason.
Thanks, Michaela.
Rebecca Clark now joins us with our first forecast.
Now, I almost broke out the shorts today. Are these temperatures going to stay on the rise? What about tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow might be your last day to break out the shorts for a while. High up to 50 tomorrow. Right now, currently outside 60 degrees. But will the temperatures fall? I'll have a complete look at a forecast in just a bit.
Thank you, Rebecca. Three Indianapolis police officers fatally shot a teenage robbery suspect this morning. Police say 18-year-old Michael Pitcock pointed a gun at officers from the backseat of a car they said that they had stopped on the city's south side. The car matched the description of one used in a robbery. Police later found that Pitcock's weapon was actually an air pistol. Pitcock died at 2:30 this morning. Police departments across Indiana have been having trouble filling their ranks. The Indiana Association of Chiefs of Police says that almost every department complains about recruiting problems. The dangerous conditions and low pay add to the problem. Enrollment in Vincennes University's two-year entry-level police program has declined from about 600 students in 1990 to 480 this year. Police departments across Indiana are coming up with incentive programs to help attract more recruits.
A Goshen man died this afternoon after driving around crossing gates in the front of a train.
Witnesses say the 45-year-old Antley Strick the train before continuing to cross the freight train, heading for Peru. Indiana was going about 5 miles per hour when it struck Strakis. The train's engine dragged the Ford pickup truck for about 3/4 of a mile. Brian Seifert, a 44-year-old man from Fishers, has been charged with making bogus terrorist attack tips. A federal grand jury has indicted the man for making a false tip to the FBI last October. U.S. Attorney General Susan Brooks said today that they took Seifert's tip seriously and briefed Vice President Dick Cheney about it. He told agents that the terrorists had planned to drive fuel trucks into schools, churches, synagogues, and shopping malls. The FBI had investigated the claim for weeks and cost taxpayers $100,000.
Miss USA pageant organizers say this year's pageant will be better than ever. Coordinators say hosting the pageant in Gary last year gave the city a chance to see what works best. And now that they know, they will be able to make it even better. Contestants are scheduled to arrive in Gary on February 12th. The Miss USA pageant airs live on CBS March 1st. And coming up after the break, a Wall Street Journal reporter is missing in Pakistan, and we'll have that story.
Also, a famous line in Afghanistan dies. We'll have the details coming up after the break.
An unidentified group in Pakistan is holding an American journalist hostage.
The group emailed photos of the reporter being held at gunpoint. Azhar Karish has more from Islamabad.
They did tell us that the investigation is ongoing in Karachi. The Sindh police are looking into this incident. They also say that they have deployed special officers outside of Karachi to the capital of Pakistan here in Islamabad, as well as the surrounding areas in Sindhi, to get in touch with anybody that may have been in contact with Daniel Pearl in the days before his disappearance. Now, they've also been referring to reports that we're hearing about an organization or a group calling themselves the National Movement for the Restoration of Pakistani Sovereignty. The government officials we spoke to say that they do not know of such an organization that has existed up until now. This is the first day they're hearing about this organization, but they cannot rule out the possibility that this may be another militant group from within Pakistan that may have changed its name in recent weeks in response to a ban by Pakistani President Pervez Musharraf. That's what we're hearing right now.
6 al-Qaeda fighters are dead today after a bloody 12-hour raid led by the Afghan government. The al-Qaeda members have kept themselves locked in Kandahar's Meris hospital since December, when the Taliban fled the city. The group refused to leave the building, threatening to blow themselves up if anyone tried to take them into custody. The U.S. supplied strong support to the Afghan operation, who emerged victorious in the battle.
Afghan leader Hamid Karzai was in Washington today, where he attended a flag-raising ceremony at the Afghan embassy. Mr. Karzai said the Afghan people have had to pay a high price to get where they are today.
I think you should do that. You're the ambassador. Go ahead.
Karzai also urged the United States to stay committed in the rebuilding era of his country. The visit was aimed at developing a partnership with Afghanistan.
More than 100 members of the Minnesota Air National Guard have left St. Paul for Southwest Asia. 109 members from the 103rd Airlift Wing are on their way to assist U.S. Army units fighting the war against terrorism. The specific orders weren't disclosed, but there's a chance they will be in Afghanistan. The wing was last officially called up during the Berlin crisis in 1961, when Russia tried to oust U.S. troops in Berlin.
And continuing with our coverage of the war on terrorism, a World Food Program is now in Kabul, Afghanistan, helping to feed the needy. It is the first convoy to reach Kabul since the U.S. military campaign began there. 45 Japanese trucks carried wheat from Pakistan beginning yesterday under heavy security. Officials say there are food convoys have been hijacked several times over the past few weeks.
Kabul residents said a final farewell today to a longtime member of the city zoo.
Margin, a 24-year-old lion, died of old age. Michael Holmes travels through the life of Margin.
Margin's life was long, hard, but noble. He survived rocket attacks when the Kabul Zoo was caught in the crossfire of civil war. Then his jaw was blown off by a grenade, and later he went blind. After the Taliban fell, Margin, believed to have been 24, became something of a celebrity, filmed and feted by media and animal welfare workers.
The case of a poor old lion that everybody really cared about.
John Walsh first came to Kabul to treat Margin in 1995. He admits to shedding tears when he heard of his death. In the end, it seems old age did what rockets and ill treatment could not. Today at Kabul Zoo, locals paid their last respects.
In a country accustomed to the deaths of humans, Marjan's passing isn't important in the big picture. But, say his keepers, he was a symbol of this country, old, ailing, wounded, yet proud.
It's an old country, it's got all kinds of ailing problems. All of them felt that way, identified with Marjan.
For many here, it's a tragic irony that Marjan survived so much mayhem only to succumb as the guns fell silent. Michael Holmes, CNN, at the Kabul Zoo.
The U.S. submarine that Japanese fishing ship last February near Hawaii with a U.S. surface ship collided with a U.S. surface ship over the weekend. The Pentagon says the USS Greeneville collided with the USS Ogden in the North Arabian Sea. The USS Greeneville tore a gash in the USS Ogden's fuel tank Sunday. Thousands of gallons of fuel spilled into the Arabian Sea. Both ships left on their own power and no one was hurt.
President Bush is agreeing with Vice President Cheney's refusal to detail his contacts with the Enron officials. Cheney acknowledges meeting with the Enron executives when he formulated an energy policy. The General Accounting Office and investigative arm of Congress has asked for the details of those meetings, but Cheney has refused to divulge any information. The issue is expected to be settled in court later on.
Toys R Us will cut 1,900 jobs and will close 64 domestic stores. The announcement comes after Toys R Us reported a third-quarter loss of $44 million. Toys R Us hopes the closures will cut costs and boost operating profits. The slowing economy, remodeling projects, and fallout from September 11th has caused the need for the closures. Rebecca Clark, how's that weather going to shape up this weekend?
Well, this weekend? Let's concentrate on the rest of the week first before we get to next weekend. Looks like if you want to enjoy the nice weather, head out tomorrow. And maybe some precipitation on the way. I'll have the details after the break. Looking at our weather almanac for this evening, today's high was 61 degrees. If you're wondering where we stand record-wise, yesterday we reached 58, but it hasn't been that warm since 1916 when it topped out at 66 degrees at the Indianapolis International Airport. The low at 41 this morning, and the sun will rise tomorrow morning, 7:53. If you'd like to see it set, better head out 5:55 for the sunset this evening. The highs across the state of Indiana. Is it January? It sure doesn't look like it from our highs. 65 in Evansville, Muncie checked in with 61, Indianapolis and Terre Haute both at 63 for today's high. Currently outside, fair and clear, 60 degrees, humidity stands at 43%, and our winds are coming from the southwest at 15 miles an hour. Here's a look at our weather picture. There's a boundary right along mid-states, and we're going to see some cold air behind that as we zoom into our satellite image. You can see we're just under a few clouds over Muncie, but as those move out, we'll have a pretty nice evening. The radar imagery, some precipitation going on up to the Dakotas, to Wisconsin, but Nothing here will zoom in and show you. There's just a little bit of lift in the midsection of Illinois, bringing them just some slight rain. Nothing to worry about. Here's a look at tonight's weather picture. Here's the boundary I was talking about, and behind it, some cold air, but high pressure, so it will drop our temperatures for the next few days and maybe some precipitation into late tomorrow night. The lows for this evening will be sitting in the lower 40s to upper 30s for our area. For tonight, cloudy skies low down to 38, winds out of the southwest at 11. When we wake up tomorrow morning, partly cloudy skies, the temperature 42 degrees, and winds out of the west at 10. And here's tomorrow's map. The boundary will go ahead and push through behind it the cold air, as I mentioned, and it will settle over us. We might see some precipitation late into Tuesday night and definitely Wednesday evening. But behind it, the cold air and much colder temperatures than we've been used to these past few days. Here's tomorrow's highs. We'll be sitting right at 50 degrees. That's right, 50 degrees, cloudy conditions, and winds out of the west at 10 miles an hour. And for your 3-day outlook extended forecast, look at the temperatures. I told you the cold air will be dropping into the 30s. The mid to upper 30s, so not bad, but some precipitation late into Wednesday, and then the sun might make an appearance again by Friday.
But that's definitely not the information I wanted to hear.
I'm so sorry. Better break out the shorts tomorrow. The last day for a while, so enjoy it.
Thanks, Rebecca.
You're welcome.
Well, Jake Johnson has sports coming up. You know, the men's basketball team sure had a tough loss. I thought they were going to pull through at the end.
The guys had a tough weekend, but the ladies did a little regulating this weekend, so I will tell you after this break. On Saturday, the Ball State men's basketball team fell just short of keeping their winning streak alive with a tough loss to Miami. The Cards were trailing at halftime 35-49, but managed to stage a slight comeback and ended the game only down by 3. Cards sensation Theron Smith finished the night with 20 points, but the Red Hawks were able to keep him from completing his 7th double-double in a row. Coach Buckley placed the blame on the fact that the team wasn't shooting very well from the charity stripe. The team only shot 44% from the line. Other players coming up big on Saturday were P.D. Jackson with 18 points, Williams with 15, and senior Brian Burns with 10 points. The Cards will face Marshall on Tuesday night with intentions of regaining their momentum. Tip-off is set at 7:30 p.m. Also in Ball State basketball news, the Lady Cards took their one chance at Western this season for granted as they rode the Broncos to an easy 85-73 victory this weekend. Amy Fuller's 20 points ignited an already fired-up Ball State team. Bowie, Cook, Golf, and Enders all took their shots at Western by scoring in double figures. After a slow start with sophomore Jessica Reeder in foul trouble and a halftime deficit, the women picked up the pace and knocked back 11 three-pointers as they ran with the game. The team continues on the road with their 14-4 record as they take on Miami on Wednesday. Tip-off is at 4 o'clock. And with the Olympics approaching fast, there will be one American not out on the slopes defending her gold medal in Salt Lake City. Peekaboo Street failed to qualify for the Women's Super G Friday in Italy at the Olympic trials. She finished 33rd overall, 2.61 seconds behind the leader, which was only enough to place her as a wild card in 2002. Street did qualify for the women's downhill, though, which is said to be her best event. Her gold in Nagano came as a surprise to everyone. But this year, Peekaboo will only be chasing one medal, and that will be a gold in the women's downhill. And two teams came up victorious this weekend and earned themselves a chance to travel to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. On Sunday, the New England Patriots edged past the Steelers 24-17. With starting quarterback Tom Brady injured for the first half, the Pats had to put trust in backup Drew Bledsoe to lead the way. And with no surprise, the Rams defeated the Eagles 29-24 by relying on old tactics and letting Marshall Faulk rush for a playoff high of over 150 yards. Both teams will have to play their best this weekend, and the Patriots are going to have to bring some defense as they take on the offensive powerhouse St. Louis Rams this Sunday in the Super Bowl. Kickoff is set at 6:20 p.m. in the Big Easy.
Well, Jake, you know, I don't really care about the Super Bowl because my Steelers are out, but who do you think's going to win?
I'm going to have to say Patriots all the way on that one. No, the Rams are good, but I'd like to see them lose.
That'd be nice.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
Address made out of bus seats, we'll tell you more after the break.
And Rebecca Clark will give us one last look at the weather coming up next. Rebecca Clark, you want to give us one last look at the weather?
One last look at the weather for this evening. Tonight, dropping down to 38 degrees with some clouds, winds out of the southwest at 11. And when we wake up tomorrow morning, the sun might make a small appearance, partly cloudy, 42 degrees, winds out of the west at 10. And for your tomorrow, all day, cloudy skies, the high up to 50. And let's take a look at our extended outlook. Cloudy skies, chance of precipitation, 39 the high on Wednesday, but the ground will be too warm for freezing rain. So partly cloudy skies, high in the mid-30s the rest of the week.
Thanks a lot, Rebecca. A German lawyer turned fashion designer has proven that inspiration can come from anywhere, even what you're sitting on. Gisela Seppler says her latest creations were inspired by the fabric on a Berlin bus seat. The ideas for these new creations came to her while she was sitting on the bus on her way to work.
You might not get too close to Janice McKenzie, at least not last summer, when she was a volunteer at the Stinky Shirt Test. The chemical engineering student wore a same long-sleeve top for 5 straight days of backpacking to see how smelly it would get. Scientists at Montana State University wanted to compare bacterial growth in wool synthetic fibers. Wool won, but deodorant probably would help a little too.
Well, that sounds like my roommate. Thanks for joining us at NewsCenter at 5:30. I'm Jason Luzak.
And I'm Jill Crean. NewsCenter 43 is an official CNN Student Bureau. Be sure to tune in tonight for NewsCenter at 9:30.